cleansing routines.
For those of you who are new to us, I have really dry skin. I wouldn't say it's super sensitive, but it's very, very dry.
Oh, sorry. Is that my turn? Yes. And I have very oily, acne-prone skin. And our routines are very different.
Yeah. For me, I do tend to double cleanse, especially on days when I have makeup. It just seems like it's taking off everything I have on my face without tugging on skin. I will say my personal pet peeve when it comes to oil or balm cleansers is minimal residue, because the idea is that double cleansing should be optional, because I'm lazy. I don't really like to double cleanse.
Yeah. Historically, I had a really bad cleansing routine. This all stems from having acne, where you are just praying you can wash the acne off your face. So I was originally looking for stripping, that clean, squeaky feel. And through this journey, boy, has my cleansing rapidly changed. So I don't look for those things anymore. But I am a lazy soul, so I do not double cleanse. That actually might be a problem, because every once in a while I will visit our lovely esthetician friend in Van Nuys, who will sometimes remind me like, hey, I think your cleansing might not be as good this month. So anyways, Gloria has witnessed that. But I will say one of the things is for some of these hydrating cleansers, CeraVe is kind of one that comes to mind. There are certain cleansers that leave this more, they want to leave a moisturizing, but in my mind, a residue feel. So that's something I don't quite enjoy. So I definitely gravitate towards a one and done gel cleanser that really just takes the day off, and that's all I need.
I do have to say there's something a little quirky about my product choices is that when it comes to cleansers, I'm the same with Victoria in terms of just simple no frills cleanser that does the job thoroughly. I actually, even though I'm dry, I look for gentle cleansers, but I don't look for gentle and hydrating cleansers. But I look for hydrating claims on my body wash. The reason is because of what we do. I have a very robust facial skincare routine. My body care routine is
non-existent,
horrifyingly bad. So if I use more typical or even like share the same body wash as my fiance, I will be super ashy and dry and still be like, I guess it's been 3 days since I put on body moisturizer.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And I will say, when I think there was a period of time during the pandemic where body care was really big. There were 3-step kits, there were body serums, and boy, is that a foreign concept to the two of us.
Yeah, I was just telling Victoria the other day, I'm like, damn, I barely get all the hair on my legs when I shave. You're telling me I need 3 steps for my body? I don't know, man. Sorry, guys, might be TMI.
No, it's super real. And we'll say during the pandemic, like, only Gloria and our booze had to look at us. That really went out the window.
Yeah, the bar got lower.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we should also kind of say, if you are looking for a place to start, start basic. Start with, your basic bitty CeraVe, your Cetaphils, get a sense of what more you're looking for. Also, you don't have to invest as much money. Another option we always say is gel and cream cleansers tend to be the
staple of your routine.
Exactly. So you can figure out which format you like the most and then go from there. If you see that, hey, this is working well for me, but I usually wear long wear makeup every day, I need a little bit more cleansing power, that's when double cleansing comes in, makeup removers come in. So just build on that if you're looking for a place to start.
Yeah, and something I kind of want to ask Victoria is I think this is where everything gets a little personal, but sometimes people get worried that they're making the wrong choice for their skin.
Yeah.
So I have to ask her, fragrance or no, and foam or no?
Oh, I love fragrance, actually. I know people are very scared of it, but it really doesn't deserve the bad rap. You know, of course, if you're sensitive, you have chronic skin conditions, these are things that definitely can cause a trigger. But all in all, I do like a little bit of fragrance. I like my face smelling clean. Yeah, what about you?
Definitely a hard yes too. Cleansers, especially amino acid based cleansers, to me they taste like something. It's very weird, I know, but it's like I'd rather just
Newsflash, Gloria eats her cleansers.
Yes, you watch.
You're not a real chemist until you start eating your cleanser.
Just saying, I'm doing it for science, guys.
Oh my god.
I do like fragrance.
Yeah.
I will say foam, I'm actually indifferent about.
Okay.
Like, I think foam I care more about in my shampoo. I like a nice, super lathery, foamy shampoo. But with my face, as long as it's like, what I don't like is completely no foam. I think heavy foam or low foam is all fine with me. But the ones where it's just like sliding around your face, like not doing anything, that's really weird to me.
I was gonna say, yeah, exactly that. Like, I think I need a little bit of foam. What type of foam that is? Fun fact. There is chemistry just centered around type of foam.
Yeah.
It is, you could write an entire PhD thesis on the types of foam that you create. Very fascinating, very technical, very nerdy. But the thought of, I don't know if it's a sensory cue, but if I don't see what looks like is almost like emulsifying or foaming, it doesn't feel clean. It feels like I just took a lotion to my face and I'm washing it with water. And for an oily skin type, that is really unsettling.
Yeah, for sure. And I think some people do associate foaminess to the strength of the surfactant.
Yeah.
That's, again, it's complicated. That's one piece of the puzzle. It's not directly correlated with that, because you can make a lot of foam or no foam with any range of surfactants, really.
Yeah. And, you know, I want to kind of talk about, surfactants. We said, we were kind of talking about how you shouldn't write off a single surfactant because it can be kind of like elusive. For example, cocoa betaine, great. It's actually considered a gentle surfactant, and it is. But there are certain skin types where that doesn't quite work because it's still essentially a detergent, and if used too much, can sometimes cause irritation. But cocoa betaine foams really well, so, and that's why we're saying, like, don't let these sensory cues dictate too much on the actual performance of the cleanser. You're actually looking for whether or not you are, your face doesn't feel quite clean. You're still seeing residue on your face. Is your skin very stripping? Look for those cues instead of like foam, no foam.
Which brings to my next question.
Okay, all right.
How long do you usually test a cleanser before you declare a winner or a loser?
So this is probably pretty bad. Well, no, actually, I can confidently say 1 to 2 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if that's really short or not. I think usually I'll know by just after washing, specifically, any sort of eye makeup, like in this area, and then also general feel by end of day. There are some, again, I think the trigger for me is residue, where I can feel heavy, like it feels heavy and gross, and that's how I know it's not working.
Got it. For me, I treat cleanser like dating.
Okay.
3 to
More
5
dating.
days. 3 to 5 days
More
is the
dating
magic
tips from
spot. 3 to 5 days to get a sense for the cleanser's personality, and the good things and or bad things happening in your life. You're like, is it him or is it just a fluke? That's kind of when you know. For me, because I'm dry, sometimes if I use a new cleanser, the next morning I may or may not feel drier, and I realize, at least for myself, that sometimes it's a quirk of just using a new formula. It doesn't it doesn't necessarily mean the cleanser is stripping on me. Usually my skin will kind of like get over it after the third or fifth use.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, that means that the cleanser itself is causing problems.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
today, 5 dates with your cleanser.
Today I learned Victoria runs away quickly, whereas Gloria tries to give it a chance.
Yeah, maybe we just picked the wrong topic to talk about.
Wrong dating scenario, wrong event.
It's retinol night. It's just not setting it up for success.
Yeah, good point. All right, cool.